Hey guys, this is Eve and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video about something very specific. It's a cosmetic item and I am no makeup guru or anything like that, but this is something I genuinely want to share with the world because I was estranged from this item for a very particular and very weird reason, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. So I'm from Bulgaria, which is a country in Europe, and we may not be famous around the world for a lot of things, but there are a few products that if you have heard of Bulgaria, then you have heard of them. One of those things is the Bulgarian rose, and most likely the Bulgarian rose oil. We do have huge fields and people that grow these amazing roses that are pink, gorgeous, extremely oily and buttery, and at the end it takes a huge amount to make rose oil, which is incredibly pricey and beautiful and nourishing, and a huge amount of products can be made out of it. But why am I saying this to you? So all Bulgarians and all people who have heard about Bulgaria or know a little bit about it know that we are famous for these Bulgarian roses and the rose oil that goes into a lot of different products. So we do have these stores that are always in pink color, and they sell a lot of cosmetics and different products made out of it for as long as I can remember. And when I was a child and we would go on school trips, I would often buy some of these products just because I wanted to get something. But overall, through the years, and I'm sure not just me, but all my friends and people I know, we do consider these to be a bit more of touristy items. Like, you would understand if your country, your culture has specific items, you are famous with those items around the world, and everyone knows they exist in your country and your culture, but you wouldn't just go around buying them. It's just like, I don't know, let's say being a Mexican and going to buy sombreros all the time. I'm really trying not to be offensive, it's just I'm trying to come up with ideas of what I mean. So basically, Bulgarian roses and products made out of Bulgarian rose, it's something like this for Bulgarians. Like, we see the stores are everywhere, they're also available internationally everywhere, but particularly for me, I wouldn't even notice them because I always see them as a place where tourists would go if they want something Bulgarian to get and give to their friends and relatives or whatever. So because of that reason, for like 2 decades, ever since I was a little kid going on school trips, I would never get into these stores and look for things or buy anything like that. So even though here we have them all the time, we have them all around, all malls and on the streets and everywhere, I wouldn't really go in them and search for anything particular or buy anything. I haven't even entered the store per se. So this is where the interesting part comes. So in my office we had this colleague that was coming all the way from Ukraine, and she was gonna be with us for a week. So we were trying to show her around some cultural stuff, some Bulgarian restaurants and things to buy. And we had this afternoon when we would actually take her to the mall because we weren't a lot of girls. Our team is mainly comprised out of guys, and as you would assume, the guys were not very eager to go to the malls and go shopping. We would take her to the mall and we would just go through some stores that they did have in Ukraine, but we had in Bulgaria. And because she was familiar with what's really Bulgarian and typical, and she wanted to bring gifts to her country and her relatives and friends, we automatically suggested that she would visit the Bulgarian rose store that was also available at the mall. So again, like I mentioned, it's like this huge pink store, and it has a bunch of stuff in there that are just made out of roses. It could be anything. You have like hand creams and face creams and shampoos and lip balms and lipsticks and just anything cosmetically. Or you even have rose water you can actually drink, like it's drinkable. You can have anything. I believe they even make jam out of roses because I have tried it when I was little, and it looks weird because it's a bit brownish. If a pink rose starts to go bad, it would go a bit brownish. So it's kind of like it's cooked, like the flowers are cooked and they would make a jam, and it's actually pretty good. And I know it sounds weird, but it's really good. So overall, what I'm trying to say, they have like everything. So we brought her to the store and we were just looking around with her while she was choosing things. So I wasn't really planning to get anything because again, I would feel like, it's interesting, but it's like a very touristy place, and I am Bulgarian, and yeah, I'm quite aware of the Bulgarian roses, but I really don't need any. But then I was in the check register and I noticed they have some little lip balms. And then I decided to get this little lip balm. This is the first thing that I got. in decades from the Bulgarian rose store. Where I'm trying to go with this. So I got this thing because I just wanted to give it a go and I was already there, and the whole range of cosmetics that they offer is extremely affordable. I mean, if you were about to get just like the rose oil, that's usually very condensed, it would be more pricey, but if you're getting any other product just like this, it would be an amazing price. And this is extremely cheap, and I know they have stores definitely all around Europe, but perhaps even at the other side of the planet. I'm not sure. It's quite famous, so you might have such a similar store. This will not be more than €1 or two. Like, it's not gonna be more, definitely. So I tried to experiment with this thing, and we left, and I tried it on, and this thing was amazing. This thing was unbelievable. It's like a very simple lip balm. I mean, I'm not sure you can see at this slide because it's quite harsh, but it's very, very light pink, your typical balm. It doesn't leave any color on your lips. It's just very nourishing. So when I tried it on, it was last year and it was around winter time. This thing is super amazing. You could be in winter at the North Pole. Your lips are like cold, cracking. You get a little blood maybe even coming out of the cracks, or you're skating and they're super dry and gross and disgusting. And I'm sorry for the TMI, I'm just trying to make a point over here. As it turns out, this thing is gonna fix all of that. Of course, if you possess all of the symptoms that I just described, you might need a bit of a long-term treatment, if you like to say treatment, with this thing. But overall, it's amazing. And I may not own a lot of cosmetics and I'm not too much into makeup, but for some reason I have like a gazillion lip products, lipsticks and lip balms, and I have all the balms in Nivea's and baby lips. I think I have all the baby lips colors from the past 3 years when they've been manufactured. So I would usually use them for color and a little bit of gloss instead of lipstick. I would have them in my purses all the time. But they by no means possess the nourishing qualities of this teeny tiny little product. And I was so surprised that I've never went into the store, and I always thought it's like these souvenirs and touristy and cosmetic things. And then I went back around Christmas time because I was already in love with this thing, and I got the rose water as well. And I even got one for my husband and he's using it. This little pink tube, because it's amazing and it doesn't leave any colors and it's perfect for cracked lips. I went back around Christmas. I wanted to get, they have these huge sets. They have like hand creams and moisturizers and lip balms and things like that. And I wanted to get a few for my mother and my mother-in-law because I know they would always appreciate such type of cosmetics. I got a few of these sets for each of them, and I got amazing feedback. And I don't even have the hand cream yet, but I tried it on and it was amazing. And then I went and bought another one of these. In fact, hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. It's not exactly from Rose. So they would have different types of these. For example, I think this was just the one made out of olive. This was a specific winter, like Christmassy limited edition. That's why I got it. I think it has like cinnamon inside of it, so its texture is a little bit different. It's not pinkish, although the color inside really doesn't matter because it doesn't leave color on your lips. But it's like a very simple just balm, and it's more right now I'm wearing just this one, and you can see it's a bit silkier, but this one is more, it has more shine. You know, like it's still a lip balm, but it's much softer. So all of these are amazing. And this one is not just the simple one. I think it had argan oil in it and it still smells amazing. But honestly, as I already mentioned, my husband got the regular just rose inside, nothing else. And it smells absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to share these products with you. They're really cool. And again, I'm pretty sure they have them all around the world. It's just a pink store with rose things inside. They're usually called Bulgarian rose. I don't know if they're different companies or anything like that, but the products should be fairly similar and coming from the same place. Something else though that I find quite weird. Now, the product inside is amazing, but I'm gonna say what I think most people would think, or maybe I'm just crazy, I'm not quite sure. So the packaging is a little weird, I would say. It doesn't look like the most amazing quality of packaging, even though from a user experience perspective it is, because the cap is pretty secure on there. Like, it's not gonna open up in your purse, it's not gonna fall apart. You can just spin this little thing and it's gonna come out. All that is great. But I'm sorry if this is too TMI, it's just what it looks to me. When I was at the check register and I was contemplating on buying this and like all around the cosmetics and thinking how they're perfect for guys and girls, but you know, it's like pink, so they're focusing towards the female population. So anyways, I was staying in a cash register and I was already picking one of these, and I was thinking, man, what kind of a designer was it that would put a vagina on the top of a lip balm cap? Yeah, I'm sorry, like, look at it. It's supposed to be a rose. I know, I'm quite aware, but just look at it. So anyways, this is the only weird thing that I see in this, but hey, if it doesn't look like that to you, or you actually don't mind, like, give this a chance. Again, I can't really say where in the world it's gonna be available. I don't know, but I decided to make this video because I've been using this all the time, and I came across the other one, which is from winter, and I was keeping it in my drawer, and I thought, this is so cheap, and I'm sure that no one knows about it. And all these videos here about Sephora's and expensive makeup and lip balms and just some serums and everything. Well, there can be incredibly affordable cosmetics, which is like not even super secret, but you just probably never knew about it. So it is amazing. It does wonders for your lips. It's not gonna be your lipstick, just a typical lip balm, but it is something small. If you ever come across it, I would suggest check out all the things that are made from Bulgarian rose oil, because they might seem simple and very affordable, but they're like amazing products that not a lot of people know about, and they smell amazing and they're moisturizing and so nice and so feminine, just make you feel special, like you have a spa day or something, because they have a huge range of things. And this is just what I got with me right now. So yeah, it's a pretty random video, I am quite aware, but that was pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. I do different kinds of stuff. You might consider subscribing if you're quite fond of my content, and would be happy if you stick around. Thank you. Have an awesome day. Bye!